Okay, I am finally back recording another episode of this. I went through a little bit of recording hell, as it would seem. I was having some really bad trouble with this new microphone setup. I think it sounds great, but Jesus Christ, to get it to work with OBS was a fucking nightmare. I was trying to do things like record with other software and stuff, so I have seen the next 30 minutes of the game so far, which kind of sucks because it's not going to be like, you know, accurate reactions to the next 30 minutes of the game, but at least I can get through the parts I went through pretty quick, but while still showing it off and stuff. But now it should be all good to go now. I fixed everything. It was like a stupid issue with my sample rate on my microphone causing the little pops in the last episode. You probably heard them if you were watching that one. But anyways, we are good to go now. The microphone is sounding great. No more hiccups in the recording, hopefully. I shouldn't jinx myself like that, but whatever. But yeah, let's get back into this. Back into Enderal. Boy, it's a headache and a half, I tell you. But anyways, in the last one, we got snuck into this place by our friend Jasper here. Jesper, whatever his name is.
There you are.
Well, that went better than expected.
Orijo de Luna, Empire of Tender Fragrance.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Marathzul Orenthiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tealor Orenthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemies of the Order. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Marathzul's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me.
Huh.
Now go.
Gentle and likable. Let's see if that one's true, huh? Oh, my camera's a little too high, I think. Let me adjust that a little bit. There we go. Need more of my face. That's what you want, right? Right? No, nobody wants it. Okay, we're going this way.
All right, here we are. Hang on.
No. That's not how you do it.
Blast it! I'm just being careful. We
Like
have to.
heck we do. Give
What
me
did I
that
walk
thing
into?
now.
I don't remember that happening. I've seen this 30 minutes of gameplay and I don't remember that happening. Wow.
Blazes. That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you, we
Nice to
should be
Firespark.
careful.
It made me jump a little. Holy
Who
shit.
the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me. The mad...
Sorry guys, I'm just
Don't you remember?
looking at this.
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So why are you here? Had any luck?
Just spar. And yeah, we did find something.
Suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed
Killed by
you to
spoon?
drag your drinking mates up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words?
Sorry to interrupt you. What the fuck is this? Wait, I didn't see this last time either. I guess that's a good thing of replaying it. You get to... Killed by the spoon? What does that mean?
Highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular fellow over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? And what exactly has that got to do with me? Let the keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume, anyway?
This man's magic is different, Meister. Just feel his aura and you'll see it. Plus, he's from Naren, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours.
Alright. Oh, that's right. I looks like such a jackass.
Alright then. This will tickle a little.
Not gonna explode like
You're right.
in there, right?
This aura does feel different. Complex somehow, and
There's
powerful.
2 of you. Oh god.
Do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised that you haven't turned into an Obaya by now. Fine. Well, that is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that scrounger.
Okay, cool. Black screen. Don't have to relive that hell.
See. Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off.
Oh, that's good. An outburst of my glance. What's a glance?
By all that's holy, I won't start playing your tutor now. If you don't know about the basic functioning of magic, then read something from Balador Goldenstein.
The glance on the sea of eventualities. Alongside, but apart from the reality we're in right now, exist countless other realities, in which some events have different outcomes, so to speak. A version of this very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Meister Firespark's beard is on fire.
I can do that for him if you want. I can make that into reality.
Is that he or she
Give
can
him
see those
the
other
fire
realities
hands.
and let parts of them come true.
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprised me.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How powerful an Arcanist is depends on 3 factors. How far away are the eventualities that he can see, how well he can bring parts of them into our reality, and finally, how well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours. Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain Inal, but as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures.
Interesting. Okay. And this chapel on the water, every time I touch one of those stones, I feel as if, I don't know, as if something comes back to me.
Well, that's probably a sign that you should go easier on the booze.
Oh.
Skill, whether of
Got
physical
a
or
point.
magical nature, isn't gained through touching some stones, but through hard work and discipline. Even though this screwball Enderalian talk of paths and predeterminations tries to tell us otherwise.
Let's hope he knows.
Again, I did not just imagine these visions. They felt different, somehow real.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
It all begins with the dreams.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashari always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Renthiel here, didn't you, Meiser? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true?
Sure, I don't remember that happening, but yeah, definitely.
Oh. Then this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore. Tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room?
A glistening white light and charred bodies, but their flesh was unnatural, gray, and I heard all these voices.
Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyanced back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months.
Good point. I agree. And how can we do that? Get my magic under control.
Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of these possibilities, so to speak. The ritual the Enderalians practice to get the glance under control is called the Journey to the Water. Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Neremes know of a way to quicken that process. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashari, and you should seek her out as soon as possible.
A shortcut? Isn't there a reason this journey to the water is as lengthy as it is?
There is indeed, and this reason is called ignorance. The Order's rituals haven't changed since the Lightborn slipped out of their cradles, and the Keepers do their best to keep anything progressive out of their country. But please, if you're up for a year of austerity and stern-faced magisters scolding you, go for it. I really don't care.
No, I think I like your way better. Just saying. Alright then, I'll do this ritual of yours. Where can I find this Lashari?
She's currently in a ruin called Old Rashengrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of yours. Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show me what your trip to the Sun Coast brought forth. Hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
Gentle and kind, huh? I don't think that really was an accurate description.
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my friend. I'll see you around.
Alright, sounds good. During the main story of Enderal, you have the opportunity to deepen your bond to several persons. Caution, these missions aren't available forever. If the main story progresses too far, the storylines of some persons stay hidden. Okay. Honestly, I'm probably going to be avoiding some of those just because I think it'll be much too long of a playthrough to actually do like everything in this game. Like I was saying in previous episodes, the whole game, like just main story, is like 30 hours. Everything else together is like 90, so it's triple the length. I'm not really interested in a 90-hour playthrough. Just saying. Let me see, what am I doing here? Just mana, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna be focusing the main story. If I see anything that particularly interests me, like in a character or side quest, or if it's like on the ways to somewhere, I'll probably do that just because it's easy to. Speaking of which, let's get this all set. I can take that one off for now. Focus on the main quest, as I was saying. Speaking of which, I have a memory point. Not speaking of which, I wasn't even talking about memory points. What am I saying? Ugh. My brain sometimes just beef brain, you know? Alright, what do I want here? Impact. Dual cast. Pretty good. Don't really care for shock. Already have Shock Nova. That's not too great. What is... That is something I want. Let's do Impact, because I do dual cast pretty often. I think that'll come in handy. And then I'll finish off this skill tree, and then I can start on another skill tree. That'll be interesting. I'm not sure what I'll go for next. Maybe this Phantasmalist. Because that talisman, the talisman thing seemed a little interesting. Let's get back to it, though. Alright. Go downstairs here. Then I believe I can take the mirrored tower now, so I won't have to go on a long-ass journey to nowhere. Or through nowhere. Although, I'll miss meeting the drunks, you know? All the drunk assholes on the way. This is just another... yeah, secure chest. That is one thing I need to get. I need to be able to upgrade my set items. I should work on that skill tree after I finish the one I'm on. That'll be helpful. Mirrored tower. I haven't seen a mirrored yet. Wonder what they're gonna look like. This way, right? Yeah. Where the arrow is. Eventualities.
Be careful there. The streets are
What the fuck?
Yes?
Okay, it looks like it's using the dragon model.
Where are you headed?
It has like goat eyes, kind of a goat head with tusks, but it also looks like a little bit like a lion. That's weird. They're like chimeras almost, like amalgamations of just a bunch of different animals together on the dragon model. Interesting. Could you tell me something about these creatures, myrids?
About myrids? What is there to tell? They're beautiful animals, majestic and wild, and dangerous if you're unlucky enough to run into an untamed one. In the time before the Blood Moon Revolt, a long time ago, tame myrids like this one here was a really rare sight. Nowadays, though, they're pretty common, at least here in Enderal. Pity, somehow.
You collected 10 knowledge points. As your reward, you receive a permanent bonus of your skills, a bonus which can get stronger when you gather more knowledge. Okay. Definitely need to keep an eye out for those then. Knowledge options. Why pity?
Ah, I guess that sounds stupid, but I sometimes long for the times my grandfather lived in. Being a myrid warden was far more prestigious back then, and even fared with sublime or keepers. Nowadays, well, you can guess. Riding a myrid has become as ordinary as riding a mule. But, who am I to complain?
I see, and how exactly does this flying part work? How do the myrids know where to go?
Oh, well, that's hard to explain. They communicate by clicking sounds. I, as a warden, have been trained to hear them, but you probably can't. And through those clicking sounds, I also tell them where you want to go, before you mount them. Obviously, that only works for routes that the myrid already knows by heart.
Alright, I need a flight.
Sure, where to?
If I remember correctly, it was the Northern Heartland. You know, that's one thing I never saw in Skyrim. I never played the DLC where you got to ride the dragons. Unless that was a mod. Was that a mod? No, I'm pretty sure that was in the actual game at some point in the DLCs. You got to ride dragons. I think. I can't actually remember if that was a mod or not. I'll have to look that up. Or let me know in the comments if you know. Something like that. God, I need to change my equipment real quick. Look like an ass hat with these clothes on. Let's go ahead, Nomad. And then Swashbuckler. Those ones, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Okay. Wait, what was... Man, I'm already full again. That's unbelievable. Ugh. I swear. Just never gonna have a goddamn, like, breather with these equipment. Oh, that's a bear. Hi. Why don't you take a little break there? Oh gosh. There we go. I thought there was supposed to be like an explosion thing happening there with the frost and fire, but I guess not, huh? Fucking beehive. Okay, I'll take that. Surprised they didn't like sting me or something. Guess that'd be difficult to program into. Supposed to go over there. What's over here, though? This looks a lot like the starting area, honestly. Like where I met Jesper. What the fuck was that? Huh. Is this fast travel? No, it isn't. That'd be cool. Damn. Lift watch. Oh, empty chest. What a damn... What a tease. Hi. Are you friendly? No, you're not. Are you? No, you're not. You're a highwayman. Yeah. Hey, you're supposed to get staggered. What the fuck? Okay. I guess I wonder what that stagger, or if that stagger just doesn't work with certain dual casts. Or maybe was I? No, I was dual casting. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm sleeping in your bed. take a quick nap right where I killed you. Don't worry. There's a battle going on somewhere outside. What the fuck is happening? Okay, I'm getting off track. I need to go back to the main objective. I don't think there's actual town over here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go back on our way to meet this Lashari character. I don't know why, but this reminds me of Black Desert, this little rock overpass. It reminds me of a certain area. What was it called? Oh my god. There's a part where like there was experiments like up on the top area. Like laboratory experiments that you had to kill and stuff, man. Black Desert was fun for a while, but then once you got into the like end game part of the grind, it was just ass. Not fun at all. Because you would just be grinding at a certain area and someone like way over your level that's like multiple thousands of hours ahead of you just fucking shits on you. Oh man. Had pretty good combat though, I have to admit. Just the PvP aspect of it, like just in terms of, I don't know, wasn't too great. Are you fucking kidding me? Cool. Okay, well. Not sure what that was, but I can't see it, and it hasn't seen me, so we're good. I sound like a bear, but maybe it's just an angry bear. Found its dead cub from who knows who. It's just going on a rampage. Ooh, flash shield, interesting. Take those. That's the key. That's probably going to be the exit of the area, I'm guessing. Where... Hello? Where was the staircase I just came up? Oh, okay. Oh my god. I was like, did I just have a stroke? Where... I just came up here. Where's the area downward? Jeez. There were some aggroed enemies right there, but I think they fucked off, so we can continue on in here. E-meter, I don't think I have that one yet. Ooh, excuse me. Corundum, we'll take that. This takes forever. Ay. Heal right there. Death Spark. Blazing Spark. I think I have both of those. These... What are these?
Shit! Get away from there!
Oh.
Now!
Okay. Hello? Oh, you're behind me? Oh my god.
By the prophet's
Scared me.
ass, 1 second later and I would have been scraping your remains off the floor. What in blazes are you doing here anyway?
Oh, you're Lashari. What the heck was that? And where did you suddenly come from?
Let's put it this way. I know how to hide when I don't want to be seen. And concerning the explosion, you stepped right into a Kiranian dust crystal. Get a little too close and wait a little too long, and you'll have your ass blown around your ears by an explosion that would put any cannon to shame.
I was sent here by a mage named Constantine. Are you Lashari?
Lashiri? Oh my. The fellow really isn't one for names, is he? I'm Lashari, but never mind
Lashari, okay.
that. At least it proves you're not lying. Anyhow, I hope you're not the backup I asked for. I was hoping for someone more, impressive.
You just haven't seen my
No
flame
offense.
hands. People make that mistake all the time, then I give them the flame hands. They're done. Or no, Constantine said that you could help perform some kind of ritual on me to help me control my magic.
Is that so? Indeed. You have some uncontrolled magic inside you. And quite a lot of uncontrolled magic. Not bad. I've never felt anything like this before.
It's
Very
getting
well.
weirdly
If
intimate.
Constantine insists, I will perform the ritual on you. But it'll have to wait, since I'm up to my neck in this shit, as you've probably noticed. Short version or long version? Which do you prefer?
Definitely the short.
We got ambushed. Why and by who, I have no idea. But I'd guess they're mercenaries. They must have found a hidden entrance, because one moment, I was upstairs and inspecting our mules. The next, I'm down in the ruin to find it flooded by these fuckers. Now, here's the thing. All my scrolls and the artifacts we've been searching for are still down there, as are my assistant and his Enderalayan colleagues. And before you ask, yes, you can help me. You'll have to, actually, if you want me to tame your magic.
Fair
I
enough.
wouldn't have a chance fighting the mercenaries by myself, but the two of us might be able to do it, provided you can defend yourself, which I'm quite sure you can.
Fire hands, like I was
What do you
saying.
say? Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Fine, then follow me. And keep your weapons ready. I think I just heard footsteps down there.
Yep, these hands are my weapon. Oh, hello. Stick around, don't worry. Ow, that kind of hurt. Okay. Fucking hit me with a fireball. I'm the master of fire. Come on. You can't do shit. Those aren't too great looking.
Tapped like a...
And that's one thing that kind of disappoints me about this mod. Nobody has any
Wait,
cool loot usually.
Hang on.
Only
What's
bosses.
this?
What's this? Mysteri Yela. I do understand your skepticism, but we are on the right track. This Scarag mage, and no, this is not meant to relativize her questionable worldview, has found undeniable coherences between these Dilgar stones and the Grand Master's theories. Should she be right, she could be our only chance to get something like magical protection. On that note, Grand Master Arianthal knows what he's doing. Loath I am to admit it, his son's mages have been nothing but helpful thus far. Yeah, that was a lot of words I saw for the first time. We have this right here. Blueprints and a bunch of
Prophet's
useless stuff.
ass. I don't believe it.
What?
They're orders. My assistant, Sev. It seems he's the reason these fuckers managed to take us by surprise.
You have my sympathy.
Save it for Sev when I shove this staff up his ass and fire a thunderbolt.
Okay, I haven't tried that before. Might have to give that a go. Get out of the way, jeez. This. Okay, that's locked, I guess. That can't be opened. Hello? I think we're fucked.
Shit, can you smell that? That's fire. So, these guys really are trying
Probably
to destroy
me.
our research. We have to do something. You're adept at magic, right? Take this spell and use it to put out the fires. If I'm right, the mercenaries are trying to destroy the stone fragments, and we have to stop them. You take the lower part of the ruin. Try to save as many stones as you can. I'll take the upper part, and when it's all done, we'll meet here again. Oh, and one more thing. If you should find my assistant Sev down there, try to take him alive and bring him to me. I want to take care of him myself. Okay?
Alive but
Then
crispy?
let's get going.
Right. Fire extinguisher, huh? But what is this? Fire extinguisher extinguishes a burning fire in the research institute. Okay, it's pretty specific. Guess we'll favorite that just in case. Probably gonna set more things on fire, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for now. I'm glad to be able to do this again finally. Man, those issues recording were starting to get on my nerve. But yeah, I'm glad to get back into it, and I'll have more out soon. I'll probably start another Let's Play of something as well to go alongside this. I'm not sure what exactly. Might be Warhammer, Total War Warhammer campaign or something like that. I think that would be fun to have one on the YouTube channel. I'm not sure if I'd do a whole one like I was saying in the previous episode. That's quite a long thing to do. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll have more out shortly.